Spider-Man Remastered released 2 years ago on PC, with an improved quality and a much better performance than the PS5 version. It has been an amazing experience for PC gamers. 2 years have passed by, the modding community went insane on making their incredible mods. Lots of modders are very passionate about creating these mods to make the game more fun and interesting. However, with Spider-Man 2 currently available only on the PS5, PC gamers must have the patience to wait for the game to release on PC. While there's been a leaked PC build of the game, it's best to wait for the official version to come out. That's why I decided to transform Spider-Man Remastered into Spider-Man 2 using a bunch of mods, all while preserving the original style of gameplay. The full list of mods used will be in the description below. Let's start with the environment. To make the game feel more like the sequel, we'll be using a Spider-Man 2 inspired atmosphere mod, featuring an accurate skybox that captures different times of day, including daytime, sunset, and nighttime. Along with a similar ocean to Spider-Man 2, it also changes the colors of the trees from orange to green, giving the game a late summer vibe instead of an autumn one. Additionally, the lens flare effect is now updated from starburst to anamorphic, which is, by the way, so good. Another mod I've included is the Less Wet Roads mod, which reduces the puddles in the city, making it more similar to Spider-Man 2's dry and hot weather. I don't really see much of a difference, but I'm pretty sure it helps. Then I've come to realize that the atmosphere mod is not enough for accurate colors, so as an Nvidia GPU user, I used their built-in game filter to adjust the visuals of the game, making it more accurate to Spider-Man 2. Here's the setting I use. But if you don't use an Nvidia graphics card, Reshade is always there as an option for visual adjustments, and it's definitely better. Except for that Up next are the gameplay changes and improvements. Having more accurate Spider-Man 2 animations using separate mods, including different swinging animations, as well as combat moves and finishers. And even an improved charge jump and a new leaping off a building animation make the overall gameplay feel more true to Spider-Man 2. Next up are the interface mods. Here we have an accurate Spider-Man 2 HUD mod that recreates the look and feel of Spider-Man 2, immersing us on actually playing the sequel. This mod includes 2 different variants, a Peter Parker variant and a symbiote one. Then I've also added a mod that transforms some portions of the menu colors from red and blue to black and white. Even though the actual Spider-Man 2 menu colors are vibrant purples, I prefer this monochromatic style to give us a more symbiotic vibe. We also have several mods that improve the game, such as the faster swinging mod and a faster point launch mod for quicker traversal, making the swinging gameplay more thrilling. I also included a Spider-Man 2 soundtrack mod added into the game. Here's the comparison of the original soundtrack and the mod.
Attention unit, we have an armed robbery in a commercial area. Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem.
Next is a fully functional webline gadget from Spider-Man 2 being added to this game, and a mod where instead of throwing back webbed-up missiles, it'll be a massive nuke-style explosion, taking out multiple enemies at once. And a mod restoring the explosive missile effects from the E3 demo during the Fisk construction site mission, which was removed on the retail version. I also installed a mod changing the main menu from sunset to daytime, changing the iron arms into symbiote tendrils, and of course a red spider sense mod that looks absolutely gorgeous. Now let's move on to the characters. While keeping the game's storyline untouched, I've made some changes to the character designs. For example, here's a retextured Black Cat suit to accurately reflect her look in Spider-Man 2. One of the standout changes is transforming the original villains into symbiote creatures, from Rhino to Anti-Venom with a deeper voice mod, a symbiote version of Elektra and Vulture from Web of Shadows, along with Venom Scorpion, having the symbiotic city atmosphere we got from Spider-Man 2. There's also a mod making Fisk thugs dressed in formal tuxedos. Even though this is completely optional and strictly not aligned with Spider-Man 2, it adds a fun twist to the game's overall feel. Lastly, I've included a mod that features the new Harry Osborn actor's portrait in the game, changing the outdated old face of Harry into the new actor from Spider-Man 2. Now that the game is almost identical to Spider-Man 2, we obviously can't forget about this last category, the suits. I've installed every ported suit mod from Spider-Man 2 that I could find, bringing this modding project to an end. The best part about these mods is that they come with different suit style colors, like this 2099 suit for example, including 4 variants. Anyway, here's a quick showcase of the ported suit mods. Now before I show you some gameplay, I want to share a list of mods that can bring your game even closer to Spider-Man 2. Starting off with the Web Wings mods, which works just fine, but personally I feel like the mechanics of these mods weren't quite polished enough for a smooth gameplay experience, so I chose not to include them for now. And as I mentioned earlier regarding the Spider-Man 2 HUD mod, if you're looking to capture the symbiote vibe, there are some great symbiote mods available. For instance, the Black Webs mod looks clean, but changing the iron arms to symbiote tendrils is enough for me to feel the black suit vibe. Lastly, there's a voice mod that replaces crime-fighting dialogues with black suit voice lines from Spider-Man 2.
They think they know what a beast looks like. You guys are done. Easy.
With that being said, this modded Spider-Man Remastered is the perfect way to enjoy the game while still waiting for the official release of Spider-Man 2 on the PC. And if you didn't notice, I didn't include Miles Morales' suits as we're still focused on Peter Parker and witnessing Miles' origin story in the game. Now that my work here is done, here's some gameplay showcasing my modified Spider-Man Remastered transformed into Spider-Man 2. Thanks for watching and enjoy.
Shut the fuck up and look at what's happening!